Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Dana and today I want to show how I made this awesome pie named Quiche. In fact, it's just an egg pie with lots of other ingredients. Let's start with the crust, for which I'm gonna use 180 grams of flour, a few tablespoons of water, cold butter 90 grams, and I cut it in smaller pieces. And my secret ingredient is parmigiano, a really awesome cheese. So I'm not gonna use any salt because I'm gonna grate this cheese really fine and I'm gonna use it in the dough. I'm gonna start with the cheese. About 50 grams of this, it's enough to give lots of flavor to the crust. I always use Parmigiano cheese in the crust. Next, add the flour and mix those two together. Add your butter and try to touch less as possible the butter. This way I'm using a scraper to cut the butter in smaller pieces and mix it with the flour. It's gonna look like a sandy mixture. Start adding water 1 tablespoon at a time and mix until the dough comes together. And now is the time to knead just a tiny bit of dough to bring it together. I will roll it on a floured surface with the rolling pin. You see those pieces of butter, so this is gonna be super nice and flaky. Transfer the dough in your baking dish. Arrange the sides, arrange everything, and place the dish in the fridge until we are ready with the filling. For the filling, I have basic ingredients. I'm gonna use chicken breast, but you can use ham or salami, it's up to you, or leftover roasted chicken, 1 bell pepper, 3 eggs, some broccoli. You can use other vegetables like mushrooms or cream, about 1 cup of cream, lots of cheeses, 1.5 cup, mozzarella, cheddar, parmezan, pepper, smoked paprika, and this is pretty much it. I will start with broccoli. I'm just gonna cut it in smaller pieces. I'm gonna use just a few florets to give flavor, but also to decorate my lovely pie. Grate the cheeses. In the meantime, I'm cooking the chicken meat. I'm just boil it on the stove in a bit of water. You can cook it in a pan with a bit of olive oil. It's up to you. I'm trying as best as I can to make the meal healthy as well. Look at this bright orange color of cheddar cheese. So I know my pie is gonna be amazing, and this look is gonna look great also. A bit of parmigiano as well for lots of flavor. So I have about 1.5 cups. Cream, cheese, and eggs are the basic ingredients for the filling. You cannot miss on those. Now, meat, I took it off the stove and I'm cutting in smaller pieces. I'm gonna mix those 3 eggs in a bowl. I'm gonna use the wicks. You don't need a mixer for this because you can do it by hand, even with a fork. Add cream over. And of course, the cheese. We give flavor also with some pepper, freshly grounded. If you want this to be a bit spicy, you can actually flakes. A bit of smoked paprika, also for color, but for the taste as well. And cheese. So I told you this is the main thing on the quiche. These 3 ingredients: eggs, creams, and cheese. Mix all of these with a spatula. Look at the color. All of this will melt and will make an awesome pie. Add more pepper if you want. Try not to use that much salt because the cheese has enough salt. Because I want to give color but also sweet taste, I will cut that bell pepper in smaller pieces. I took the dish out from the fridge. I pinch it with a fork because I don't want the dough to lift up in the oven. I pour the filling with eggs and cheese and cream in the baking dish, and now arrange the bell pepper on top, meat, a bit of basil, fresh basil I had around, so I'm gonna add a few leaves of that, and I'm gonna add broccoli. If you have a few mushrooms, if you have asparagus, make this pie according to your taste, and you can use lots of leftover things that you have around in your fridge. I'll bake the pie now in the oven at 180 Celsius or 350 Fahrenheit for about 30 minutes. You're gonna see that the pie will have lots of color on top as well, and if you shake the dish, the filling will not move. So that's a pretty good sign that your pie is baked. Take it out from the oven. Look at this color, and I cannot describe the taste and the smell. Let it cool down, and you can serve it warm or cold. The second day it's amazing. If you have any left, you can serve it as an appetizer or just a meal. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. It will help my channel a lot. Also, you can bake this in ramekin dishes, so you can make individual pies. I've told you, lots of fillings. Okay, enough with this. I'm gonna see you next time with another recipe. Until then, stay safe, find reasons to smile. Thank you so much. Bye bye.